Hi, today we are going to discuss this very important subject, investors' biggest mistake. We have been waiting for basically 20 years to publish this data or this lesson, although this content it has been available for the past 10 years to existing subscribers. This lesson is going to be available in our service live markets and it also trading course. Our trading course is continuously updated with new lessons, and since everything we do it live in real time. We only do things when we have something important to say, and that is visible in thousands of examples on the website with regards to investment lessons and stock forecasts or real-time trade alerts. Therefore, by far more important than the number of trade alerts or lessons, it is the content. The content or the quality of the trade alert is by far always more important than compared to the number of alerts, for example, or the number of lessons. These to answer to one of the common questions some investors have, those ignorance with very brief experience in the markets, which is how many trade alerts are there per month. It is one of the most stupid questions I ever heard in my life. But people ask this question and it is quite common. So this lesson that I'm going to explain here, investors' biggest mistake, it is not related to what I've just said. And for you to understand also the importance of this, I'm going to refer to a very recent example in Yelp, where I alerted investors for the existence of share price manipulation, doubling the size of the short position, and you have that live trade alert and recommendation free of charge in the blog of the company at $50.30. Thereafter, shares they plunged, and the reason we do not create, or I do not create stock forecast or predictions or lessons per customer request, no matter which price you are willing to offer. It is precisely demonstrated in this example of Yelp, where we only do things when we have to do it, or them, in real time live, unlike everyone else. And why do I say unlike everyone else? Because once again it means that history repeats itself over and over. And I'm not talking about Yelp, but you have hundreds, if not thousands of examples. Stock analysts in Yelp, just 1 month and a half ago, most of them, they were upgrading shares of Yelp, and those upgrades followed the rally that you remember that you had in Yelp, and those upgrades, they followed downgrades after earnings announcement. Well, it happens that once again, everyone that upgraded the stock, they had 2 weeks later to make or to create new stock forecasts. And you just have to Google it to find the incompetence and the stupidity of these stock analysts, that one day they have an opinion about the stock and 2 weeks later they have a different opinion. In our case, we have been current since the very first day Yelp IPO. Therefore, what matters in the end, it is precisely the consistency of the calls, market calls and stock forecasts and lessons that we create. when someone demonstrates or proves inconsistency, as it has been happening precisely in the case of Yelp, therefore I'm giving or using this example to explain it, one cannot, I would say, a serious investor find any credibility whatsoever in some of these investment firms, regardless whether they are our customers or not. Because I already explained this on several videos, that one thing is what they do, the other thing is what they say on the web. Anyway, entering this subject of investors' biggest mistake, there are hundreds of mistakes that investors they do. However, probably the most important, it is the one that I'm going to refer to, because they do not consider it as something extraordinarily risky. And therefore, by saying that is very risky, it can destroy entirely their accounts, even if they are proven to be correct with regard to their bets at some point. So we are going to start, and the biggest mistake that I ever